will see the national champions from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Ducks will put toe to leather and will get started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Horned Frogs offense will start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses here.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. From midfield, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Oregon's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity because both...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Gonna run it. It's Cortez. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of
Go
distance
eat your
between
food.
them and the sticks here on second down. handoff to the single running back. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. That ball came out a little late, and it was almost picked off.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and whoo, he took it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Zings it complete to the right. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll bring it out. It's Lanning. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oregon's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the timing just a hair off. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about...
There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Got his man downfield. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be the Joe Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Looking to throw
No,
on
I
first
can't
down.
even fucking move.
Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Harvey. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Oxford. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the misfire, it's 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Here's the handoff. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Winbush better than fucking my other end. Why is he in? Why is he in the game? Playing both spots. No pride. You in the playoffs?
Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something.
Why are they so stupid?
On the ground, it's Cortez. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd
How you
and
gonna cover
7.
from the other side of the field?
Tempo and overdrive. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Makes a grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The gift to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Lanning. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Hike it.
To the air on 1st down. He's going for the big play. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Why would you pitch it that way?
Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Caught over the middle. It's Lanning. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He'll start this drive going to the air.
Catch the ball, you fat
It
fuck.
looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Caught behind the line. It's DeLuca. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. That's caught. It's landing. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Ducks are on the move. Going to look downfield again. Fires left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass.
Well, how are you fucking getting beat?
Half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, TCU. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll try it over the left side. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Brought it back to the 6-yard line after making the interception. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep.
Inside, literally.
Gets it out quickly.
Run a fucking slant.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Gives it on the option. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Great place to start for this offense. They'll toss it to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. They'll run for it.
Don't even think about blocking. You sorry bitches.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Trying play action. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make, oh, he's got some space. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let them out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's landing. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's landing. Wide open on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Looking for a big game. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Harvey.
What are y'all doing, bro?
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And it's no good. He missed it. Thought maybe that field goal could start some momentum. Instead, the deficit is still 16. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Wants to throw. It's Sexton. Oh, they're after him. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this.
Turning it on. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Off play action. Lost one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25.
Good. Why do you keep getting off? Fuck out the game, bro.
Play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Can't get him to the ground. He's all the way down to the run has them set up.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Gonna run it. It's Cortez. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be fit.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tompkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here and get that mojo back.
And you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
1st down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. It's out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
To the air, it's Sexton. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard
Didn't I just
field
bench our
goal.
dumbass?
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Going for the block is great and all, but you have to stay on your path and avoid the kicker. The roughing the kicker penalty really sets up this pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give our...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
What up, big man?
Defense has it. They're on the move. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
No more fucking pit.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Power football with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Connection to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. At the 20, he's got space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon! Lining up to add another.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
TCU, 13. Fielded in the end zone, it's Byrne. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run the off-tackle play here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Looking to throw at Sexton. Fires to the tight end.
What's up with y'all? Y'all can never do inside fucking level.
But not before he moves the chains. On 1st down from their own 22.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance. Brings him to the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Finally got the TCU dog rating.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, get the fuck out the game. Nigga throwing 5 picks.
Back to throw, it's Sexton.
Bro,
He put it
no
out
one's
there
touching the
for
ball.
him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Ducks are on the move. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too... And down he goes back at the 3. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. It's Harvey. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Tompkins. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The give to the fullback. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long